Hey everyone, this is Nazacat, and in my video Copper Pennies in a hyperinflation scenario, I hyperinflated the cost of pennies as well as zinc because I wanted to see if hoarding copper pennies was a good investment. And I calculated the melt values of if you had 12,500 copper pennies, and it came out to be around 4,100 something. And I liked that number. It was really huge. I was just like, wow. But the problem that irked me was that I couldn't melt the penny. So I couldn't capitalize on my investment. Now, I have to give props to Angry Johnny 420 because he set me straight. He reminded me about the silver coinage. And the thing with that is that when the government changed the composition of the silver coins, people started to hoard them. And in so doing that, they removed them from circulation and they became scarce. Okay, so if you remember your supply and demand, if the supply is low and the demand is high, and right now the demand for silver is high, then it shoots up the prices. And you can see here in coinflation.com, okay, these prices, you know, mercury dimes, they're not 10 cents anymore. They're $2.52. You know, all these silver coinage nowadays, they cost more, okay? And so if this happened to silver, you know, then it can possibly happen with the copper pennies. Because again, supply and demand, you have less copper pennies because they stop making them. And when people start hoarding the copper pennies, it becomes more scarce. And the more scarce something is, the higher the price it will be. So if I'm thinking of my economics and I'm thinking about investing, then that makes sense to me. Okay, so what happened to the silver coins is going to happen to the copper pennies. Now, I want you to look at this article here. This is from coinnews.net. And this was last year. And it shows the, for the fiscal year of 2009, it shows the cost of producing our coins today. Now you see the clad penny, it costs the mint 2 cents to make. And the nickel, it costs the mint 6 cents to make. So what does that mean? That means that the government's going to try to change the compositions of the cents, the pennies, as well as the nickel. Okay? So if they're planning to do that, then definitely there's a case to hoarding. Not just the copper pennies, but also the zinc pennies, as well as your nickel. Okay? And the thing is too, there's lobbyists out there trying to keep the composition of those coins the same as it is. Okay? You have to understand that because you have a large population of businesses that are coin operated, and they are, I guess these coin operation machines are calibrated for the weights of the Jefferson nickel, which is made out of 75% copper and 25% nickel, as well as the zinc pennies, which is made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Okay, and then on this article too, this one is from thedailybeast.com, and also it looked like it was a Newsweek, and this is a little bit more recent, 2011. And the name of the article, let me just show you here, is Brother, Can You Spare a Nickel? Okay, and so I have it here in this paragraph because this paragraph was explaining what Angry Johnny 420 was telling me about the silver coinages and the change of composition, and that people started to hoard them. Okay, so now, you know, in spite of all of this, I am happy to announce that I will be rejoining you guys and hoarding my copper pennies. Now, am I going to do boxes and boxes? I'm not sure yet because, you know, I still at times get bothered, and this is my investors side talking. You know, it's kind of tough for me to put my money in copper pennies when I could be putting it into silver, which I know is going to go up. And I know copper pennies are going to go up too. And it hasn't caught on yet, so I can see why a lot of people are hoarding so much, because when it does catch up, and let's just say they do change the composition. I'm sorry, let's just say that the copper pennies are almost out of circulation. That's what's going to drive the price. You know, and I can hoard so much because people haven't caught on yet. And when people do catch on and they start saving, then it'll become more scarce, just like the silver coinage now. And then the prices are going to go up on the copper penny. So, you know, as an investor, I don't know, I still haven't worked that out in my investment philosophy, but now I do know that it is worth hoarding your copper pennies. So you copper hoarders out there, you know, and again, I gotta give props to Angry Johnny 420. You know, he set me straight, so I will start to hoard. Again, you know, for me as an investor, will I buy boxes? I mean, and I enjoyed buying boxes. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe if I bought enough silver for the week and I had extra, I might buy a box. I might do it that way and see what happens. All right, so my question to you, nickel hoarders now. This is all for you guys. The thing is that if the nickel does not change in composition, okay, and you can't melt them, how would you maximize on hoarding nickels? Okay, I just went through explaining and giving a case for hoarding copper pennies. For copper nickels, for the nickels, and again, the nickel is 75% copper, 25% nickel. If they don't change the composition of the nickel, would it still be worth hoarding? Or would you want to transfer your wealth into something else, like, you know, silver, gold, or maybe even the copper pennies? Let me know what you guys think. I'll try to look up some articles, and, you know, I just want to try to find some logical explanations on hoarding nickels. This video I have proven with the help of Angry Johnny 420 and just some of these articles that I've been reading, trying to find a reason why to invest in copper pennies, and I feel like I have. Hopefully, if you guys are on the fence about hoarding copper pennies, this video helps you out. If you thought that it was not a good idea to hoard copper pennies, hopefully this kind of made you guys think about your investment philosophies. For the nickel people, let me know what you think. I might be missing something again, you know, just like how I missed the silver coinage, and that it could possibly happen to the copper pennies as well. I might be missing something here, so I want to hear from you guys that are hoarding nickels, and let me know why you like hoarding nickels. Besides the fact that it's so easy, just buy a box and let it sit there. Alright, so leave your comments below, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and again, let me know what you guys think. So again, this is Nazacat, and thanks so much for watching this video. You know, I feel enlightened, and I'm kind of pumped up, and I will start looking for some copper pennies. Alright, thanks guys.